I'm building a marketing agency from scratch, and I'm going to be documenting the entire process. Here's how. So I've come up with a 5-step process on how I'm going to take this thing from nothing to where I would like it to be. Helping businesses make more money, scale, and make more profit. The first thing I'm going to need is an offer, right? If I'm going to be selling to businesses, I need a service that I'm going to offer them that's going to be valuable and going to make them more money. So what am I going to be offering? Done for you marketing systems for local service businesses. So there are a lot of service businesses that offer landscaping, HVAC, roofing, or dog training, whatever it may be. There's a lot of service businesses where people or the business owner is using their skills to offer a service to clients. But the thing with those kind of businesses is they are oftentimes the business owner. The thing about those businesses is oftentimes the business owner is focused on executing whatever service it is that they're doing. So if they're a dog groomer, for example, their main skill is dog grooming. So the business side of things in terms of the marketing, in terms of the optimization of their systems tend to suffer a little bit, or they leave a lot of money on the table because they're not experts in that area. So my offer is going to fill in the gap to bring in marketing expertise to be able to leverage what it is they have and their skill set to make more money. Next is going to be a CRM setup. A CRM is basically a customer relationship management tool. It's like a platform. It could be a software. It's a platform that hosts all your clients, your book of business, where you have contact information and you communicate with your clients. You can track current clients, past clients. A lot of businesses don't have this set up. Like I said, these people aren't too technical. So most of the time they're focused on actually delivering the service, that they're not thinking about how to optimize things in the best way. And so I have experience setting up CRMs, and that's something that I'll be offering so that they can contact old leads, or if a lead comes in into the pipeline, they don't close, but you have their contact information and they were interested in the service at some point, structuring retargeting campaigns, communication campaigns to reach out to those clients. They may not have been interested, that time, but maybe in a month or a week or 3 weeks from now, they'll be interested. So having the workflows to constantly keep those clients engaged, past clients, or even current clients that you just fulfilled for that need an upsell. So a CRM, a smart CRM, that has the capabilities and of doing those things is very useful to a business owner. And that's what I'm going to add into the offer. Next is going to be Facebook ads. Ads is so important because a lot of people do good work. You could be the best, at what you do in your area, but because you're not leveraging ads to showcase the talent, showcase the results, showcase what you've done for other people, you're not getting the most return for your skills and for your testimonials too. So leveraging ads for people who already have a good system and good service delivery is going to be important. Review generation. A lot of people don't get reviews. A lot of times you finish work with a client and you tell them, hey, leave me a Google review, leave me a review on my page. And they say, yeah, because they're so great that you did a great job. They're happy to do that. But you walk away thinking you got the review. But a lot of times you check and there's no review. People forget, they get a notification, they open up whatever app they're on, and now they moved on. But if you have workflows and a system to reach out to those clients, to remind them, to capture at the highest point of when they're happy with your service, you're able and more likely to actually get the review from the client. So reviews are very important. I look at reviews anytime I'm going anywhere. So it's important to your business that you have as many reviews and as many good reviews as you can. And then the other part of the offer would be social media, which is very self-explanatory. Content is very important. People look up videos on any service they want to do. They want to see if you've done it before. They want to see how it was done. If you have a good social media presence, you can assure your clients with confidence that you are good at what you do, or that you are able to fulfill the service that you're offering. Ideally, I want to work with inbound driven business. That's what I narrowed it down to. These are businesses that rely on people reaching out to them, or an inflow of leads from social media or a website or any inbound means. Next would be businesses that have low to zero Google reviews. Google reviews are important. People check them, and also it's SEO. So if you rank high, So if you have a lot of positive reviews, you are more likely to rank higher on a Google search, right? So identifying people who don't have that optimized yet and helping them set up those workflows to get that. People who aren't running ads currently, that could be because they have good service delivery, or they're running ads and they're just running them badly. A lot of people don't optimize their ad campaigns. They don't optimize or test their ad creatives. So optimizing that for clients. And then they don't have CRMs. Like I said, reactivation campaigns, things to re-engage leads where you already marketed to these leads. They're already in your pipeline. All they needed was just a reminder for you, your service, and you don't capture them because you have no system to do that. So that could be adding 10, 20, 30% to your bottom line revenue as a business by recapturing and retargeting leads that you already captured initially. So how do I plan on getting clients? Firstly, through paid ads, Facebook ads, Google ads. These ads are really good if you test them with a small budget and you have a really clear offer. It's something that I want to be running for clients, but also want to run for my own agency. Test with a small budget and see what the results are. Next is cold outreach. There's a couple different options for this. There's cold DMs, there's cold emails, there's cold calls. I really want to try and go based on results and see what works. And then the next is YouTube. Part of the reason I'm documenting this journey is I want to have a library of where I was and where I'm going. If any of the clients that I work with view this channel, they have full insight into the expertise and systems that are generating the results. And then the process to the goal. So this is basically the process that I'm going to be taking for myself to get to the goals that I've set. One is building a lot of templates for the workflows. Go High Level is going to be the platform that I'm hosting the CRM on. That's a really good tool that has AI features baked into it. It has a lot of automation and workflow based logic baked into it. So I'm going to be building templates that most serve the businesses that I'm offering services to. So that's going to be reactivation campaigns, onboarding campaigns, many different workflows and campaigns that capture and increase revenue. And then I'm going to build out the onboarding and fulfillment processes. So every client that I work with has a start to finish system. They know when they're getting their services delivered. They can track the progress and they can track their metrics and everything end to end. If you're a business owner who generates leads through inbound, please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting a lot of valuable content as well as guides and tutorials on how to set up specific systems and documenting my entire journey.